Hey, welcome back to another episode of Star Fox Adventure. Uh, we just got to the Moon Pass area because we're still trying to take the Spellstone back to... Oh, God. Still trying to take the Spellstone back to the area that we need to put it to from the first dungeon. I'm just going to wait for these to go back. Might as well because, like, I don't want them to drop out. I don't think their timing is that crazy, but, you know. Already fell once, might as well not fall again. Okay, let's see. If I remember correctly, we have to drop down, right? It's just like go back, way to Moon Pass Mountain. Yeah. Drop down here. If I remember correctly, I know we come back here at least one more time. Come back at least one more time because we've got the other red spellstone. And there's another area. Oh, I totally forgot we got something like that later. We don't have that. We can get this though. But we got to come back here one more time, and we got to go to the other place for the other spellstone, because there's the red spellstone and the blue spellstone. And we got to do that place twice, if I remember correctly. We just kind of more easily come through here a second time. Everything becomes more easily traversable when you have to do it multiple times, because a lot of the stuff's already, like, solved or easier just to come through because you got like better stuff, you know what I mean? Now we're at the volcano force point. Might as well grab some more mushrooms. Let me see. God, it's been such a long time since I've been in here. We gotta use the spellstone to open the door. I wonder how they get through here when the spellstones... Like, how did they get through here to get the spellstones? And then we got these. We got, like, a more in-depth battle. Oh, can't you do this? Well, you could if the guy stood still long enough. Totally forgot you could burn them with Tricky's fire. Here, have some mushrooms, dude. And then I'm going to put this back on there. Grab some energy. And then, you know, it's your typical wait for it to change to the right color and shoot it. All with, like, spring back N64 style. If you let go of the aim, it'll just shoot back to the middle of the screen. So you gotta be like, make sure you hold the aim on there. I'm not gonna read that panel. It probably says something about doing that I just did. Dun 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 dun! That was so dramatic. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna have to defeat some enemies, huh? Well, I wonder where they're at. There they are. Alright, Tricky. Burn them up, dude. I am so glad I remembered how to do that. I mean, there's a better ability that I'll get, like, some point soon. I don't remember if I get it here or get it in the next area. But, I should be getting a new spell that should make doing a lot of this easier. Of course, if they don't have the shields, they're a lot easier to deal with, too. Of course, there he goes again, not finishing the combo. Alright, we'll just go collect some more health real quick. Trying not to roll everywhere, because, you know, same thing when I go to play Ocarina of Time. I don't want to roll everywhere because I imagine that the noises that they make, like this, would get annoying after a while.
There's something near.
You don't say. Alright, I think that's timed, isn't it? Get on the ladder, Fox. Climb, Fox. Climb. Upwards, not downwards. Okay, so it's like this, huh? I guess I should have burned that one too. I didn't know if it was like gonna be completely and utterly timed or not. Alright, why did you jump off the ladder, dude? I mean, they are timed, but they're not like, you know, you have to do this or else, like, it goes away. Alright, okay. Oh, fire. If I remember correctly, this, like, area is not that difficult. I remember the water temple place being more annoying because you have to, like, shoot these, like, you have to shoot these switches so that water drops in this moving vase or something like that. And you have to do that with like the spring back aiming system. So you have to like be like super precise with it. And I remember it being timed and all. I just remember it being kind of annoying. It's probably going to be one of those things that like once I go back to do it, I'll just like do it one try and be like, that was it. Because, you know, I find myself doing that a lot. A lot of stuff that gave me trouble as a kid don't give me any problems now. This should be that spell I was talking about. You have collected the Ice Blast. Use it to douse flames and freeze bad guys. Select it with that. You aim to that for instant access. I am going to put it on, because I do find that it is a little more useful, if I remember correctly. Just simply because you can, once, like I said, you can freeze bad guys, and if you freeze bad guys, like, it allows you to just, you know, hit them once, I think. Oh, I didn't want to fall. Now, where do I go from here? Don't know if that's right. Let me go back up top just to make sure that I didn't miss anything up there. Oh, right. Oh, you bastard. I think these are timed. I know something around here is timed. Like, maybe they light back on fire if you take too long. I can't remember. I don't know if I really want to, like, test that, you know? Like, sit here and wait and see if it catches back on fire. Alright. I'm getting the Metroid Prime vibes again all of a sudden. Maybe it's because I played these like a lot around the same time. I don't know. I am eventually, like I said previously at some point, I don't remember when, I am going to play it eventually, I just don't know when. Alright, that's what we got to do. And then that'll come up here. And then we'll just jump down. Alright, Tricky, let's go on this elevator ride. I think we're almost at where we need to put this away, if I remember correctly. It's not a very long, like, it's not a very long game. I was looking at the, I was looking at the title screen, and it was like 30% already done, and I was like, huh.
Hi, Fox.
Yeah.
I've been studying the ancient records of this planet.
Right.
And you might be interested to hear this. This temple has been built on a force point. A point where pure magical energy is forced up from
Didn't the
within
queen already
core
tell
of
us
the
that?
planet.
That
This
it keeps it
energy
channeled?
is so powerful that it continually attempts to break the planet apart. To stop this, the ancient Chrysoa placed 2 spell stones inside the temple to absorb the energy.
So are the Krazoas supposed to be like the, oh god, what are they called? The Chozo from Metroid? Because, you know, like, the Chozo are supposed to be these, like, super hyper advanced, like, species from Talon 4, was it? And they literally created the Metroids. I won't go into reason why, because it's a spoiler for a lot of stuff, but they created the Metroids so that they could, like, help the universe with something, but they're also kind of like a great weapon in the wrong hands kind of deal. And so, like, the Chozo are kind of like, you know, they went around solving the world's problems kind of deal too. So I wonder if they're supposed to be like that. Okay. Locked. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, I guess we gotta put the fire out. Gotta go up here and put the fire out. Alright. You know, it always makes me wonder, like, in video games and stuff, like, they always make it seem like a journey that would take like months only takes like a couple days. Like, how long do you think it would really take to do like all that's been done in the game so far, right? Like, you know, he's gone pretty far distances. You would think that would take a long time to travel through. And this is why the ice ability is OP. Takes a second to freeze them, but when you do, it's like a one-hit kill.
Where are we going?
Places. Oh, I didn't think it was going to stop there for a second. Go, go, go. Cool. Did you see him, like, put his little paw out there, like, just go on without me? Do I have to hit it right there, or does it, like, There we go. Alright, come on, Tricky. Don't know why you couldn't just jump across normally like I did. Alright. Let's go, dude. Gotta find our way. There we go. This is what we were looking for. Oh, God. Of course. Is that a fuel cell? It sure enough is. Is there another one around here? Above or below? I guess below. We'll be going back to that area eventually. I'm not going to jump down there to grab it. Because I don't think it warps us out. But I don't remember where it puts us. Whoa. It always cracks me up that Tricky's like always here and doesn't have to teleport. Nice. Now the energy is a little more stable. Alright, now where did this put us? Oh, literally at the beginning. This is why it's like more advantageous to have the fuel cell tracker on than the map, because you go by so many fuel cells not even noticing it. But we're gonna get out of here. Continue forward. I will literally be back after we do the third area, so like I'm not worried about missing any of those because we'll come back. As long as it's not one of those instances where it's like as long as it's not one of those instances where it's like, oh my god, you needed exactly those fuel cells to like continue forward, so now you gotta go back and get them. It shouldn't be like that. And now we can go back up there and grab that one. There we go. We can't get those other ones yet until we get through at least the next area, I think. Okay. If I remember correctly, the next area, the next dungeon was kind of annoying. Gonna fall. No. I thought I was gonna end up falling there for a second. Being reckless, I keep like losing health, not even noticing it. We're at the moon pass.
Can you hear that? A Krazoa.
Do you wish to accept our test?
What is it talking about? What test?
What test indeed?
I was released when she completed my test, but she is now in great danger, and for her to survive, you must continue what she started, and collect the remaining Krazoa spirits, for only the pure of heart can enter our shrines.
I can't just stop now to save this stranger. The planet is falling apart. She sounds like she's in big trouble, Fox.
Big trouble.
Find the remaining 5 Krazoa shrines. Complete the
Think you
test
could
with each,
let me know where they're at, dude?
spirits to Krazoa Palace.
The warp stone can get you there.
When all spirits are returned.
If I remember correctly, they're like kind of along the way. Like you're never gonna run out. Like you're never gonna be like, well, where's this one Krazoa spirit?
Defeat the creature to collect a moon seed.
A moon seed.
Guess we'd better help her.
If I remember, like the creature he's talking about, if I remember correctly, was one of the things that used to like scare me when I was a kid. Like it was just creepy, yo. I was like 12-ish years old, 13-ish years old. I can't remember. I know I used to be like really. It's funny because I'll play play horror games and watch horror movies and stuff now, and not even bat an eye. And for the most part, have been like that. But when I was a young kid, like when I was a young kid, I used to get scared incredibly easily at like everything. And and then one day, like around 17 years old or something like that, like I played it way after it first came out, but like around 2007 or so, I got Resident Evil 4 for the first time. Maybe it was 2006. And I played through Resident Evil 4, and by the time I got through with that game, like I stopped being scared of horror stuff. So we got to use like this. Then we got to slap it in the back. Like the noise it makes used to freak me out a lot. That one. Hooray! But yeah, after I played like Resident Evil 6, I was just not scared of like horror stuff anymore, and it actually made me want to play more horror stuff. But I think I'm going to call the video here. Appreciate you watching. If you made it to this point in the video, I really, really appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.